What is a disciple's notebook? It's not a diary or a journal or an appointment book or a personal organizer. So what is it? Think of your disciple's notebook as a gentle friend that walks alongside you to help you converse with the Lord. Here's mine. My disciple's notebook has become such a good friend to me, I even named her Edna. Think of the disciple's notebook as spiritual processing on paper. You know, there's immense value in writing and doodling your thoughts. Writing forces us to pause and pray and wrestle through the gazillions of thoughts that whip through our mind every day. It's easy to forget much of what God teaches us. Throughout the years, your disciple's notebook is a place to ponder and reflect and collect your thinking. There's no one way to do this. Your disciple's notebook should be unique to your personality. It should reflect you. If you like to draw, then draw. If you like to list things, then list. If you like to color, then add color. The first step is to just start planting seeds, ideas. Let them grow. It could be something you hear in a sermon or a song at church. Jot it down. It could be a scripture or a good quote you happen to read. It might be a great line in a movie. Jot it down. You're just planting seeds. You're not trying to write to win a Pulitzer Prize. You don't even have to stay within the lines. Plop something in the middle of the page. Leave space to let your seeds grow. You might want to add more reflections later as God reveals more to you. After all, God rarely downloads everything in one sitting. Eventually, you'll see patterns surface and you'll find yourself in a forest. And that's when it gets really exciting. God makes everything beautiful in His time. When you set your disciple's notebook down for the day, learn to walk on Serendipity Street. What? Where's that? Well, there was a man named Horace Walpole in London in 1754. He was reading a Persian fairy tale about 3 princes from the island of Serendip. These 3 princes possessed superpowers of observation. Apparently, wherever they traveled, they were always making discoveries by accident of things which they were not looking for. Walpole created a new word, serendipity, to describe the superpower gift of heightened awareness. Ask God to help you become more aware, more serendipitous, and the daily grind will become an adventure filled with moments of inspired observation. As Anne Lamott puts it, listen for the water at the edge of things, and then add those seeds of insight when you get home to your disciple's notebook. You see, when you write out your faith journey, you'll develop the habit of looking for wisdom and value in all things and in all circumstances. But whatever you do, don't feel like you have to write in it every day. You can pick up your disciple's notebook at any time and do as much or as little as you want with it. There are no dates to nag you. There are no boxes to check. No schedules to keep with the disciple's notebook. No, your disciple's notebook is your personal space to grow ideas, to hold on to ideas, to capture your thinking, to keep track of it, and to follow Jesus.